Hey, what's going on, guys?
Welcome back.
So we're out here in Southern California. We've been hiking for about an hour looking for some pine needle tea. We're trying to out here identify a tree so we can make this tea. It actually is known to be really beneficial. It's really rich in vitamin A, vitamin C. So yeah, it has a lot of medicinal properties.
It actually has, well, it's known to have about 4 times more vitamin C than orange juice. And hey, also it sounds pretty cool. So
yeah, exactly.
Why not?
Exactly. So it's just a fun fact. Like in the 18th century, it was known to treat sailors who had this condition called scurvy due to a vitamin C deficiency.
Doesn't sound too good.
No, it doesn't sound fun at all. But thankfully, it's a very rare condition now these days, especially in developed countries. So yeah, that's
So
not
what
much
do we
of a
need
problem.
to, sorry, what do we need to get started with this tea?
So what we need is, first of all, we need to go identify a tree, a pine needle tree. We need water, obviously. We need a pot and maybe a portable stove.
Huh?
Okay?
Oh, the toxic pine needles. There are a few pine trees that are known to be toxic. The ones we know about is, well, how do you pronounce it? Ponderosa?
Ponderosa, yeah.
Ponderosa and yew, not yew. There's a tree called yew.
Definitely.
So do your research before you try this
Do
out.
your research. You don't want to be out there, getting poisoned or anything. I mean, we don't want to
Yep.
get poisoned either, to be honest with you. Anyway, so and another disclaimer I want to make is if you're pregnant or nursing, I do not advise you taking this tea. But other than that, let's get started then.
Let's go find some
Okay.
pine trees.
All right, guys. So first things first, we're trying to identify a tree, and we actually didn't find a pine needle tree.
No pine.
No pine around here, man. But the good thing is that you can use any evergreen tree to make the tea. The 3 main ones being spruce, you got your fir, and you have your pine. So the one that we actually came across is a fir tree, which is pretty, just as beneficial as the pine needle.
It's practically the same properties.
Right.
And the way you can tell that it's a fir is actually by looking at the needles themselves. So you take one of these small needles in your fingertips, and you can see with a fir, it's 2-sided. So when you put it between your fingertips and try to roll it, it won't roll because it's flat. And also the needles are extremely soft, and if you smell it, it smells pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's very fragrant.
Yeah, very fragrant. As opposed to a spur, which looks just like this, but it's rounded. So when you put it in your fingertips, it will actually roll. This one won't.
And then the pine is like prickly, right?
Oh, the pine actually looks completely different. I wish we could show you the
Yeah.
pine. We don't have it, but
Maybe next
that one
time.
has really long needles. Some of them come in bundles of 3 needles. Some of them will come in bundles of 5 needles. But the needles on the pine are much longer, about 3 or 4 inches long, as opposed to these guys, it's only about a couple of inches max. Most likely, these ones look like it's only about 1 inch.
Get your handy dandy tool.
All right. How much do you think we need?
I think like a half a cup worth.
All right.
So this seems like a lot, like a good amount, right?
I'll get one more just in
Okay.
case. Let's pick a real green one. This one looks good.
Perfect. So we harvested the needles. We're going to be picking these off of the stems. And I think if you want to make about 2 cups.
That'll give us a couple of cups for sure.
Yeah, a couple of cups.
Yeah, should be enough.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Seems pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that'll do.
Nice little dining table.
You got your chair?
Yeah.
Oh, missing a piece? What happened? Oh, okay. I wonder if you gotta take them off the branch.
Yeah, I wonder.
You think so?
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't think you do actually. Oh, like this.
Yeah,
okay,
like
there
that.
you go.
Yeah.
You just kind of peel them all off.
Yeah.
Okay. Get the water boiling. I'm gonna boil the water first because I think it'll mess up the tea if you boil the tea in the water.
Yeah, I can denature the properties, so we're gonna boil the water separately and then steep the leaves in the water.
Yeah, it makes it more bitter too if you boil it with the water.
Yeah. All right, so the water is done boiling. So what we're gonna do now is just add the leaves in. And we're just gonna let it sit here for 20 minutes. In the meantime, we'll just go hang out, walk around. 20 minutes are up.
Up?
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Okay. Let's check it out. Oh my god. Back to the tea.
Cut that out.
Okay. So it's overall pretty clear. It just only has like a slight tinge to it, huh?
I didn't expect it to be this clear,
Yeah, no, it's like that.
but it smells good.
Yeah.
Smells good.
Cheers.
Who's going first?
It ain't gonna be me. I'm not trying it first. You go for it. I ain't trying to get poisoned.
Tastes like, to be honest, it just tastes like a tree. But it's refreshing. It has like a minty flavor to it.
Yeah. It's not bitter.
No, it's not bitter.
It's
And
not bitter.
From what I've been told,
Yeah.
it is bitter if you boil the water with
Yeah.
the pines.
It's pretty good. It tastes refreshing. It tastes like
I could get used to this.
what you would expect an evergreen
You know what'd
tree
go-
to taste like.
You know what would go really well with this is some mint.
Yeah, and some honey.
Throw some mint in there and honey. Yeah, that'd be great next time.